Got a little M4 action going on. What are we working on, Henry?
A few inches later.
They were working on a Vargas single turbo kit for this 2015 M4. Prior, they just an upgraded hybrid pure turbos on it with kind of some like older style build where it was utilizing an AIC controller. But now we are refreshing it with all the latest and greatest stuff from Reflex, bend calibration, Vargas, pretty much everything you'd want to do to a S55 we have, as well as all our preventative maintenance. And we have a upgraded double diff brace, trans service, utilizing the LCI diff pushing, as well as a little safety just in case, and a fresh it up plug. So this car should make some really solid power once we're all done. And keep an eye out for the build.
Why are we here, Ray? What brings us to this predicament?
I haven't won the lotto,
Yeah, no, bro.
and I chose to work on cars as my profession.
Why is there no head?
That's a valid question that I know.
Yeah, I made this one easy for you. We got another unlock.
Yeah, go ahead.
When are you gonna get one of these?
Trash can? I have one. No, it takes I don't know. When I make money?
Dog.
Or grow balls. I don't know.
Or all of the above.
Yeah. I want the little, the babies.
Like babies?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
At least 10 likes and has to buy me the turbo.
And give you head.
I wouldn't say no.
Been a while.
What are you doing?
We're bench unlocking this.
We're tuning the wobulator.
Yeah.
Put a microfiber when you like
double
put...
loop it, that's why.
I did, but I couldn't find any. So.
You mean like the stack we have on top of the shelf right there?
Yeah, we're good.
This pee-pee?
One eternity later.
Let's see what kind of progress we got going on. I think it's been about 24 hours. What do we got going on so far? Henry.
Well, we're just wrapping up this Motiv Reflex install, just going over, the install guides. But yeah, we're just about wrapped up with that, so now we're going to move on to the single turbo aspect of the build, and yeah.
It's all tucked under the manifold, basically.
Yeah, just routes kind of back here with the original harness, routes around to where the ECU is, and keeps it all kind of like tucked away.
Got it.
We have our fuel-lit sandwich plate for the PI. Our fuel pressure sensor is on that as well, and then our ethanol sensor pickup is down with the bend calibration kit.
Got it. Cool. Well, we'll see how it turns out. Can you just go work at the car, bro? Looks like he's made some progress. The majority of it's gone. What are we doing? How's it going?
Getting there.
Alright.
Yeah, we're buttoning up the turbo kit, waiting on a few little parts to come in, like our custom catch can, a couple silicone couplers, just little stuff to kind of do it how we want. These types of builds are really rewarding because every ounce of energy you put into it, you get in return. You just look at the bay and you're like, damn, like, it's rewarding. So we like to do it perfect around here, and we're just sourcing all the items that this customer would want to make it the absolute all-around solution for him.
Yeah. That's good. Everything fit up pretty well, or?
There's a little bit of trimming. Most people will just remove this cover over the coil packs to make the charge pipe fit, but instead we, cut around all the objects that were kind of running into it. That way we can still run majority of the cover.
Right.
That way it still looks as OEM as possible.
Yeah.
Once we kind of wrap everything else up, we'll go ahead and trim the engine cover as well, so it all fits up and it's as OEM as you can get with a big old single servo on it. So
Few stuff. What exactly did we add since the last time we were over here?
Well, we finished up with our matching mirror polish ERJ pipe.
Oh, neat.
Just supporting mod. You know, it's not adding any power or anything, but you know, whether or not we want to go, you know, add meth down the road for cooling, with it being 110 here in Arizona, it's always a good idea.
And what fuel system setup are we doing? I know we have the PI rail.
Yeah, so we have a long time ago, we did the fuel-it sandwich plate for the intake manifold. You know, it's a tried and true solution. They make like 4 replacement manifolds with almost like S58 style where it has ports for injectors.
Right.
But these are running the fuel-it 750cc injectors. We have a PR low pressure fuel pump on the way, and that should be funny for our kind of stock motor power goals. You know, down the road, you know, we could bump up to, you know, 1050 injectors, and with the built motor, we could, you know, your possibilities are endless.
Right.
I'd be happy with like high 700s.
Okay.
So we don't want to, we'd like to try and find the good middle ground where it's, you know, really high, good performing numbers, but then also the reliability aspect of it.
Right.
So, you know, it's all fun, you know, it's fun in the first few months if it's making crazy power, but, you know, if 5-6 months down the road it has issues, then, you know, it's way easier to build the motor when it doesn't have a hole in the block. So we always try to aim for the conservative side, but still, I mean, you guys have seen our dyno videos. We try to push the limits, especially with our house cars, and see how far we can take the platform. You know, the dyno's been like a huge advantage to us because we can play with the tuner and have like a little bit of room to like, okay, what works, what doesn't work, trial and error things.
Yeah,
so
makes sense.
we're going to move on to the rear end maintenance items while we wait for a couple of the last final touches to come in. Come in for, you know, the catch can, silicone couplers.
Yeah. What do we got left?
We have just a couple little things to button up still. Just like a couple of the hardware items we want to clean up, and just like routing everything exactly how we want. Once we get off the rack, we'll do the low pressure fuel pump, the wiring for that. We have all of our software ready to go, so we'll get the Reflex loaded up, and then we can move this thing over to the dyno and see what she'll do.
Sweet.
What's up, guys? Another episode of Hezzy Sexual Fantasies. Today we have the just showing you guys a double dismount we did. We pulled out this old bushing, more blown than your girlfriend at an ASU frat party. CI bushing's all swapped out, ready to go. This should hold the power a lot better now. So,
What'd you pull out of it, little bro?
put the rod bearings on it. They don't look too bad, but they're not great.
A little cash.
A little bit.
What do you really got left now?
Just finish up all the stuff on the bottom end, put the subframe back up, maybe some of the drive belt stuff up there, and then it should be good to go.
Okay.
But what's done so far, we did the rod bearings, valve covers. All that hasn't been too difficult, but what's cool about this car is that stroker motor. Once you do all the work to it, it'll treat you back and stroke you. So that's like a cool fun fact about these cars.
That's super sick. My God. We did it, bud. We broke the record.
Move it out first. It ain't done yet.
Fix Ashton. That record. What do you think of it so far?
I like it. I mean, I think it's, between the sound and the driving characteristics, I think it's a lot more refined than the Aprilia Twins. It's a lot more manageable, even making more power. The way it rolls in gives you a much like smoother power delivery where it doesn't just snap the wheels free.
Got it. Is it because it's like super linear? Is that kind of...
That is, just comes in a little bit later and more gradual than the Twins because they're so small. They're very snappy and fire up really quick.
Yeah.
Hours later.
How's it going, bud?
Good to go.
Good to go?
I think so.
How's it feel?
It's just smooth, it's quick. So
It's quick, huh?
oh yeah. But what's nice is it's like very easy to drive. Like it doesn't, like I said earlier, it doesn't snap the tires loose.
Yeah.
It comes in super like smooth. And like the last, I'd say like 1500, 2000 RPM, it just feels like warp speed engages this.
It's 109 degrees.
Yeah, IATs were warm, but I didn't even sweat out there. It was just back to back, no problem doing
Sick.
some logs. So also we have our own private test track that we go out on to do like real life, real world dialoguing and
Right.
stuff. So
Makes sense. Cool.
we have this really cool test track. It's called the 101.
It's called a what?
The 101.
Oh.
Yeah, we built it ourselves. We're actually widening at the moment so we can run more cars.
Once again, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video, and I'll plan on seeing you there.